Hello everyone, and welcome to another Artcast. Um, I'm looking through my Artcast catalog, just the things that are up on the channel, and I'm surprised how many things I haven't actually talked about. I've got a lot of footage, including this one, which was altogether I think like 23 hours. This one was a little bit of a doozy. That took maybe about I'm trying to think, maybe 3 or 4 days. Well, let's see. It said 20. For some reason it said, well, maybe that's just gigs. Let's see. 14. That seems a little bit more reasonable. Anyway, this is a commission of several Disney girls. The main three. Main two, and the sort of third wheel that is Clarabelle in some cases. And Daisy, Minnie, Clarabelle, all in their DG outfits. To predicate this, hey Underwolf, I did in the past do a commission of each three on their own separately. If you look back, I'm like, if you want to dig through DeviantArt, I should probably repost this on Blue Skies. Definitely, out of nowhere, Newgrounds is actually probably the best, oddly enough, the better archiving service now, because they strictly do not allow, I think, AI. But anyway, I did these three commissions. I fiddled around with Blender to kind of build these models, and I had the models left over. I think maybe this Daisy model was left over. Maybe I strapped her. I definitely had the head, so maybe I strapped the head onto this body and then just started posing it. Yeah, there was a lot of little things to go over. I think I lost this footage of me making the speakers. No, maybe I had them. Again, I can't remember what I had and what I previously modeled before. I think I remade these shoes a couple times. Newgrounds is great, even though it can't. What it sort of lost in technological advantage, or just advantages of you can make a little website, like Itch.io can host your video game or something like that. What it sort of lost its edge in terms of everyone else leeching off of its technical capacities, playing videos, playing video games. It started posting art relatively late in the game. I think this is maybe around 2014, 2012. But then you were able to post your art. But anyway, what it's sort of lost a little bit here and there, that it is kept in integrity of just the fact that, hey, you can post what you like, sorta. There are some a little bit of restraints when it comes to copywritten stuff. But yeah, you post what you want, mark it mature, and then that'll stay on there. Post your video games, especially since Itch.io is going after things with LGBT themes. Google took down whatever the Adoki the literature club. Hey, Condor. Well, where are they? Where is this? Something might be awry. Let's see. I just took all the photos and I there was maybe 27 different files, so I just kind of stitched them together. Let's see where we can get you guys. There we go. Oh yeah, Clarabelle Cow. No, come on. I want to see me modeling the new Clarabelle cow model. I got a new program that was very nice. At the time, it was Remesher, and it allows you to like sculpt, and then it remeshes everything that you do really fast. Not good enough for like animation quality. Maybe if you wanted to like really do a rush job, but it's really great for like nice clean topography that you can then modify a little bit further. No, come on. Anyway, like I said, this was just kind of a huge... This was a long project. There we go. We'll just start from here. Oh, it also helps that you can mark seams, and then it'll maintain that certain shape. Like I wanted to keep the snoot and the little round cheeks, and that helps. Let's go to LA on Monday. Oh, nice. Underwolf, I want to thank you again for all the neat stuff you've given me. I've got some snack breaks I have filmed that I need to edit, and then of course the big mailbag needs to be finished editing. I spent the morning. I don't know. Mom's just she's in spring cleaning mode, and so she's got all these neat little projects to do. I spent today reupholstering the rear view mirrors that were in the truck. There, everything, you know, that the truck is fine. It's great for like moving stuff, but we keep it out, and it's gotten a little bit of sun damaged. We're ordering a new cover for the top, and then she was all like, "Man, what are we gonna do?" And then she was like, "I know. I want you to reupholster. I'm gonna buy some fabric, and then I want you to cover it again." I was like, "Are you sure?" I have no idea how to even start with that. But luckily, I was just able to sort of reverse engineer what the rear view mirror was made of. Or that it's not. There was no mirror. It was just the rear view flap or the sun blocker or whatever. Yeah, it was actually relatively simple. It's just like a cardboard cover. It's a cardboard flap over a piece of wood that I was able to then just kind of, and it's all held together by stitching. I was able to just kind of unstitch, take an X-Acto knife, cut the threads, open it up, and then have the pattern I needed right there to like put everything. I was like, oh, okay, this is fine. And I used that and some fabric glue. Worked out great, but I was just like, oh, what is, it's like one of those things, like I don't know how it worked out so well. Like there could have been a whole bunch of things that just like couldn't work out. Yeah, here I am. Yeah, again, good seam, good work. I can kind of be able to like make a faux mouth. I know that there's better topology, and if I wanted to, I can actually just, I could go through and collapse some of these edges. That actually wouldn't be too much of a war. That wouldn't be too much work. Like just identify some paths and then just collapse them in on each other, so that way it won't be such a pain to move and animate. This particular commissioner, it wasn't you. It wasn't any one of you two, right? I don't think it was Underwolf, and I don't think it was Condor. Anyway, this particular commissioner likes the big full lips on the characters, the sort of European. Well, actually, no. Clarabelle had lips in the animated series, but I think it's always a tell of like the European comics when Minnie and Clarabelle have have vestigial lips on their snoots. This is all good. I can work with all this. Okay, good. Good. I'm getting some stuff set up. I don't want to work in this one. I want to work in the other one. So anyway, it was just, got up at 7, started working on that. It wasn't like extremely tedious. It was just technical. I wanted to make sure that the fabric was all glued together right, that it looked nice. We're going to get some black covers. It's not the most bizarre alterations, but vehicles get alterated all the time. We're just going to like accentuate the inside cabin with a little bit of black features. Okay, I want to go over to this program. Okay, I'm trying to figure out who. Some of you guys have switched names and the icons and stuff like that, so it's a little. The thing is already running. Okay, good. Okay, we're good here. Where is... Oh. I know. I don't have anything open yet. This is a bold move. Sometimes I've taken to sort of drawing without actually... If I have a 3D model to work from, or even when I don't, sometimes I will just work from major islands of figures and forms, such as I know what someone's lips will look like. I know where I basically want hips and arms to come from. Basically, just like I guess free balling it would. It's not exactly a term, but I can't think of anything. Freeform, free balling, just basically working without actual any other guides other than very rudimentary. Except in this case, the 3D model has done most of the work I need. But it also helps that working with vector lines, or at least these very malleable vector lines that Painttool Seiya has, which other programs really don't have it. They're not as malleable is a good word, because while Affinity has definitely more options to play with, you can actually create shapes and blend them and cut them off. Again, Painttool Seiya just has the best pen ever. Hello, the real cuss. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I model these figures in Blender, and then I did poor Clarabelle. I didn't even add. She doesn't even have like an original. Her head's original. The headphones are copied from the other two characters. Her body is just the basic. I call it rubber band body because They're not actually connected to a armature in the classical sense. I've made a bunch of empties and then connected them with bones and stretch bones and stuff. So they mainly are just, yeah, it's weird. I would have to go into it. Again, I know a lot of theory just basically from like watching tutorials and then kind of going through and figuring out stuff on my own. One problem I will say with Blender is that it moves way too fast, and the internet is actually way too slow, because you will look up a tutorial and it will be for Blender 2.4. They're now on like 5 something. And for the most part, that tutorial will have some good information, or it will be so archaic that everything has like moved to like 4 different places in that time. But the algo, will keep saying that, oh yeah, this is the best tutorial for this particular topic. So, which is good while you can go find yourself a artist that is sort of reputable, who will give you, like, who loves this stuff and will give you constant updates on it all. This is fine. So working out good. Good. Right now I'm organizing for another commission I'm doing over here. Boom. Rip. Oh, rip Pegasus and Pistol. Okay, I see what you're doing. Oh, you mean like just the whole Toon Disney age, starting with like, I think the first Toon Disney was the Kim Possible. That was the first Toon Disney, and then you've got, yeah, Dave the Barbarian. And then you had the XD, which there was a lot of like animation taken from or rerouted that would have been on Toon Disney and then just dumped onto that. Let's see. I need this open. Okay, I haven't gotten an answer back from them. That was the Powerpuff Girls theme. Where did that come from? Let's open up this and see what we got here. Yeah, Disney XD launched. They used to did you know what? Gravity Falls premiered on Toon Disney, and then or the Disney was that? Maybe it was just the Disney Channel. They had Toon Disney, and then they had the Disney Channel, and they had let's see. I got to see how many different Disney channels there were. Disney Channel and yeah, 1998 as a Disney Channel spinoff, and then it was later replaced by Disney XD, which was shut down. And then somehow Jetix is in there somehow. Wait, is it still going? Disney premiered the reboot in 2000 series promotion announcement. Still around? And linear cable channel and in Poland. Okay. Weird. Right. Again, you had what was it? You had the Family Channel, and then you had ABC Family, and then you had I think it was like Freeform or something. I have more Jenna than Toonami. Oh yeah. No, Toonami is like Cartoon Network. I remember Toonami. I remember like even before Toonami was a thing, and Sci-Fi Channel had Sci-Fi Mondays or Anna Mondays. That's what it was called, which is weird because it was like a. Was it literally Monday night, or was it like real early Monday morning? I forget. Anyway, they had a lot of weird stuff. I want this, and I want this to be this, or called this. There we go. Yeah, that was always weird. But then I guess it would the whole thing was actually always like aimed at college kids, but like they had school too. Either that or they acquired a library of stuff. I'm not exactly sure what the what would have happened, but let's see. Write this down. Super too quick. I got that song stuck in my head. Where's the pressure button? Reset. Have you guys let's see, I've been watching a new show called Psychops. It's not a new show, it's a new show to me. And maybe to you too. It was actually no, maybe you guys have seen it. Maybe Condor has. It's uh it's Canadian. Apparently it was on Canadian Adult Swim. It was done by the guys who remember the what was it called? Mojo. Uh, let's see, stick figures. Let me look them up. No, stick figures. Dick figures, pardon me. Okay, Dick Figures was done by in association with Mondo Media. Anyway, Mondo Media had a another show called World Doctors, which before that it was about archaeologists, and then they became doctors. But anyway, World Doctors, the people that made World Doctors eventually got a show called Psychops on Adult Swim. Got a lot of the same humor. It's pretty funny. It looks like it's maybe only 8 episodes. Actually, let me see. They just opened up a new YouTube channel and they're just like posting the entire series. Psychops. Cartoon. Not cops. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Okay, Psychops in French. Psychops is the paranormal. Is Squada. Paranormal is an adult Canadian and premiered in 2023. So yeah. Mondo Media, Sony, Felix. The series was later acquired by Adult Swim in the United States and premiered 1 year later. Number of seasons, 1. 24 episodes. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're up to we're up to the facility. No, that's weird. We got Shapeshifter. They're doing it out of order. Alien Autopsy was the first episode, but it's not. The Facility was the first episode, which makes sense because that one was a little wonky. We got an alien, we got an alien, we got a wee little alien. Hello. Let's see. Like, this is clearly an old man that you murdered. Anyway, check out World Police. Or no, not World Police. That sucks. Check out World Doctors and then Psychops. And then you're making me. Oh, why you talking all nervous? You talk Italian when you're talking nervous. And then you get to me, you're talking nervous. Hey, Borio. We got an alien, we got an alien, we got a wee little lady. I went to the Fox family will like it. Maybe. I'm gonna say if you really want to see Rip, like all of the Fox Fox Box. Well, Fox Box is mostly other things. I'm talking about like all the original like Fox Kids stuff that ran. Specifically, I think we're all thinking of Eek the Cat. We got an alien. We got an alien. We got a little lady. I'm trying to think if you can actually like get a DVD set of Eek somewhere. I'm not sure if you can or cannot. I think before they were like, I'm trying to think like maybe the Tick got a DVD set release when they were redoing all their stuff. You know, with all the re-releases of Tick stuff or reboot. Like they had the Fox reboot, then they had the Amazon reboot. Oh no. Okay. Better not be going out. I was gonna say the vibe for this set. I think earlier I did the outfits were a little bit more EDM. This case they wanted to go a little bit more hip hop. So I gave Daisy's gonna have like that big long ponytail she had in House of Mouse. Minnie's got he's got some little short shorts and big sneakers. I think she's gonna have boots later on. Yeah, she's gonna have boots, which is weird. I had to go and, like I said, I kind of for Minnie, I was able to just kind of fly fast and loose with the line work. When it came to this big puffy jacket, I think I had to go through and figure out like how it would like land and fold on her. I have not seen much of the Netflix. I mean, not Netflix. The Amazon reboot. Yeah, much better. Okay. Just readjusting some stuff. Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. Where is it? Oh, there we go. I pop this up, okay, above everybody else. There we go, like that. And what's the deal with Wild Brain and Cookie Jar? Because I was at a Goodwill yesterday. We were dropping off stuff. Again, different chores and everything. Oh, yesterday I did find a weird board game. Does Wild Brain own the rights to the cat? I'm not sure. Here, let's just see. Let's look that up. Okay, we got a lot of things to talk about. I'm going to stop recording so we can go into research mode. Eek the cat. Well, you should be able to figure out who owns the rights. Ownership of the series passed to Disney in 2001, when Disney had acquired Fox Kids worldwide. Okay, so Disney owned Fox Kids way before the game. We're the squishy bears and we love to care, or something like that. And then there's Jacques. You fools! You're going to die! Of course, Novana and Film Roman, and then Fox Kids Productions. Related to the Terrible Thunder Lizards and Clutter, which I swear, if you look at Clutter and you look at Phineas and Ferb, like there's this one kid that literally looks like Doofenshmirtz. And the sister looks like a weird hybrid between what's her face? Candace and Lizzie? The one that's Isabel. There we go. If I find out a character designer worked on both, or if Swampy worked on both. So Disney Disney basically owns it outright. The video game got a 12.5 out of 20 from Nintendo Power. Oof. Okay, yeah. In July 2001, Eat the Cat. Other properties with Saban Entertainment were sold to Walt Disney. Okay, so basically that's how Power Rangers was on Disney for a while. Episodes have yet to appear on the streaming service Disney Plus. Right, so they've got it all, but they're not going to release any of it. Okay. Kumbaya. Oh no! The AI people have gotten to Eek. There's a really bad Elmo and a really shitty Annabelle. Go to hell, Creatureverse. Annabelle just looks like a mascot. And wait, did Elmo always have a F, or was he the Fantastic Elmo? Eek the Cat Elmo. I keep forgetting that Elmo never nope, that's supposed to be an E. They made it an F for failure on Instagram. Okay, let's see. We're done with that. I was gonna say, oh yeah. What caused me to say we were at the I'm not the dollar store, the Goodwill. We were talking about, oh yeah, Cookie Jar. I saw a DVD for Horseland or Horse World or something. I was like, huh. Just didn't reach it for like a couple years. It was a Deke thing. But anyway, I got a board game for $1. I wonder why they called it when they did it for $1. It's the Last Podcast on the Left, which I sort of heard about, and it's the real truth. Like, okay, you've got the Sasquatch, the Phantom, and the Agent. Okay, I don't even know what the last. I mean, I've heard of it, but I haven't listened to any of it. And it's all pretty. Yeah, okay. I've got all the figures are here. Yeah, that's the weird part. Some people buy this stuff and they don't even play them. Like the cards themselves are still wrapped up in plastic. And then you got these, what are these? Hidden identities. Ex-bishop. Hollywood executive. Hidden identity target. Pick one. max 10 points per game. No, what? I guess these are like, I don't. Okay, I'll have to read this up. Yeah, everything's all pre-made. The board is made of these weird little triangles. Huh. Okay. See, so you take these triangles and then you can put them. Okay, that's cool. I guess they're supposed to be able to. Yeah, you're kind of be supposed to be able to like put them anywhere you want. Arrange these. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. The little triangles, they're actually diamonds. So you take the diamonds, you fold them up. That's actually a pretty good way to do it. And I guess the stars go in the middle, so that way they always, you know where to start. And then you can arrange them in different places. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Okay, how does it look on the back? Okay, stars point outwards. Okay, stars point outwards. That's not correct. Okay, 1 left. 3. Wait, what? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing one? How many on the back? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I've got everything. Everything in the whole set. Yeah, you got werewolves and Mothmen and Chupacabras. Oh, you're shedding like crazy, buddy. Okay, hold on. The diamonds, my god! You've never been to one? Or a Target? Targets are okay. Goodwills are fine if you can find some good stuff. I guess it's your turn to shed, huh, big boy? Oh, don't look so sad at me. I love you. You know that. Oh, yes. Yo, my booker. We gotta give you another bath before Blaker comes. You like that? That feel good to you? It's all you. That's what you smell like. My boy, I love you. I love dogs. I was living with Grandma so long, I forgot what having a pet was like. Not that she didn't want to have a pet, but she was just, I don't know. Sometimes we talked about it, but it was like, I think she mainly didn't want to like have her home wrecked or younger has a huge phobia, staying puff marshmallow. No, it's not too bad. I've heard of worse phobias. He is shedding. I'm surprised. We were blaming Shadow because he's a long haired. Anyway, I'll take a look at that. I think I have a new method that'll allow me to like take a look at board games live and collect stuff so that we can look at them first before I have to do a cheap damage and collect footage and stuff. Check out your message on where? Thank you. It just came from YouTube. They it's not that hard to do a copyright check for like shorter videos, but when you do something like this where you just want like a playlist going, it's always really hard to like get collect some like music other than from on YouTube's like private channel or whatever, their collection. That's right. You said there's no embargo on the booster packs. I was saying they're from a different company altogether. Is this from the same card game as the board games? I don't want to open them up. Apex per card, blah blah blah. Hasbro. Note 1, the appearance rate of the cards are based on the total production volume. This product is sold as bind claps and duplicate cards may occur. Yep, of course. Unbreakable formation. That's so cool. Ah, very, very good. I'm from the tabletop. That's okay. That's what I thought. That's fine. But they had another card game before then, which I have boosters and some stuff of that left over from other ones. But like I said, I think I found a way to like actually maybe stream some video game, some board game stuff. We could do that and collect some footage for. What was that? No, no, thank you. Humble Bumble keeps bugging me. I don't know why. I thought I turned those notifications off. There's a huge franchise on DeviantArt. Okay, let me check. I turn that off. I have to go in through Firefox because I did something weird. They wanted verification, and Firefox never logs me out. But they did verification one time, and then you have to put in like a verification code thing on your phone, and I didn't have any room, so I was like, nah, I'll get rid of this. Okay. And it's not messages anymore, it's like requests and shit. Where is it? Oh, that's right. That's right. You wanted me to choose a character. Um. Okay, I've seen a couple here. The mummy one would be fun, but that's a lot of detail. Who the hell is this? Josie. Is this a fighter? King of Fighters or something? Okay. I mean, I'm leaning towards maybe the one from Dispatch or even Maria. Who are you? Or even Chi-Chi would be fun. Eve. Who's Eve from? Tekken. Okay, cool. And then there's the Raymond character, which is, I mean, I do cartoony characters before. Yeah. Let me think on that, and then I'll get back to you. Let's see. Oh, that'll be soon. I got to do that, and okay. But anyway, we've made a connection again. Oh, yeah. Here, let me get you the guide. Let's see. Bronco commissions, pop, Water Havens drop. Here we go, Captain. Mm. Movie trailer. Oh, the Clayface. I'm not so. Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm not so hyped about like Superman was a good movie, but I don't know. Mm-hmm. So what happened in Virginia? The Democrats won again. Let's see. Let's check in on Nash. He's always good for this stuff. Uh-huh. Da, 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 da. Oh, who's this? Hold on. Yellow? Oh, right on. Okay, very good. Hmm. Oh, good. Where'd you go? Where'd you take her? Uh-huh. And then she's able to go there. That was bitchy to you. Uh-huh. Yeah, we need milk. I could use some creamer, I guess. Well, actually, no. I'm using some of that sweet stuff that you got. Oh, okay. Marshmallows. Let me take a look. Mm-hmm. Do. Yeah, yeah. You've got a half a package of that mini marshmallows. Um, I mean, it's yeah. Oh, yeah. You've got another quarter pack over here. Let's say 2/3. No, I mean they're like what, like $2? Yeah, yeah. Get marshmallows if you didn't mind the noodle dish. I can make you another rice and did that, stir fry or whatever. Yeah, yeah, I do. I have plenty of rice, but I'm trying to think about what would a good rice dish would. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. No, no, we didn't. Not the rice dish. That's what I'm telling you. I use chicken and I use pork and yeah, the recipe you found online was like hamburger and cabbage. I don't like using hamburger because it's not an Asian, ground beef. Yeah, I can make you a goulash or something. Uh huh. Okay. Love you too. Yep. Mm hmm. No, it would not. You want me to go up to the dollar store? They got at the dollar store. Yeah, I could just run up and get you some. Okay, I'll run up and get you some in just a little bit. Uh huh. Okay. I could do that, or I can go up to the fast food place. No, no, no. I can go and get it. Just head over to Safeway. Yeah, I have cash. Yeah. Do you want those waters too? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. All right, Captain. Okay. You got it. You got it. Bye. Okay. I got a new assignment. Let's see now. Yeah, I got 45 minutes. Yeah, it does sound like a Spanish rice, which we do, and I do make. I make that with pork chops. But she's talking about like she was given a recipe by a woman, and I've been cooking these. I mean, they're basically just they're maybe like sweet and sour chicken. They're just meat with some sort of sauce. I try to doctor it up as much best I can with some sort of. I use ground ginger and garlic powder, and I cook it in sesame seed oil. She's just trying to figure out what's going on with her stomach. It all started when she got her results back from a doctor. She's a little concerned about her kidney levels being a little bit lower than they should be. And then she started researching all of her medicine, and then she saw that, her anti-acid medicine, you know, she's just older. She's, you get to the point where your body produces a little bit more acid, you get irpy. Uh, so she stopped taking that, and now she's reaping the thunder of that, but she also doesn't want to get off of it. She's gonna go to a digestive doctor soon-ish, just because it's the right thing for her to do at her age. And then hopefully we can hammer this out and she can like get back to normal. I'm thinking if you guys can just hang out for like 10 minutes, it shouldn't take me that long. This is weird. But then again, if someone could take a nap. Kevlar, were you the one that commissioned these? Yeah, she'll be all right. I'm almost hopefully I'm certain they have taken X-rays and scans and done contrasts. She doesn't have any sort of growths. She doesn't have any sort of um, blockages. Her lymph nodes are fine. Nope, not you. Huh. Okay, I gotta actually look up who did that. Let's see. I'm wondering. It's like 12. That's 20 minutes. Yeah, she'll be home before 20 minutes. So I'm going to go. I'm going to have my phone. I'm going to turn on the chat. And I will be able to, like, maybe chit chat with you real quick. But I'm just going to go around the corner. And I will totally be back before the 45 minutes are done. Anyway, I'll be right back. Bye. Enjoy the music. Okay, I'm back. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, that's responding. That's right. I had to go through and I had to figure out how I wanted her turntable to look, because I wanted this to be had specific angles. Anyway, I'm back. Yeah, they had one register open for the whole store. It was a little bit of a crowd, but the guy working it at the register was a rock star. Like, there was this old woman who was trying to figure out how to use the pay pad, and he helped her out. It could have been a huge thing, but it was like perfect. And then the person right in front of me wanted to like split their order between cash and an Apple Pay, and he just knew how to do it. He was like blip 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 blip. I was like, that's amazing. So yeah, like a 5-person wait usually would have taken like, I don't know how long it would have taken. It would have been annoying. Anyway, I got the ice, got some ice, got her some water. She's drinking some alkaline water now because it's potassium and stuff. So I got her some of that because she likes it, even though she didn't ask for it. Got her Pepto, because she's been self-medicating with that, even though her regular medicine would help her with that. And then I got me some lemon lime Shasta. There we go. Shasta's pretty cool as long as you don't get the straight soda. And then brisk blueberry pomegranate iced tea for maybe later tonight. Oh, is May here? Hello, May. Where are you? Hi. Yep. Let's see. What else do I have to? I should probably do the dishes. Here. Well, it's just one skillet. She wanted to cook with bell pepper, but then she said, "Oh no, bell pepper's too much for me." So I didn't want to throw away a whole good bell pepper. So I've been slowly mixing it in with some eggs, like about 2 or 3 eggs, and having myself a little tortilla. That's my breakfast and lunch. So, oh, that's the recycling. Did you boys miss me? Were you good? Were you good boys? I bet you were great boys. Ugh. Oh, what's this now? What am I working with? Oh, walls. Why did I bring in a wall? I guess just to make a wall. Again, the Blender is useful because it's got all sorts of things you can add. I guess at this point I was trying to figure out how to like make a wall texture. And this is a plugin that, you guessed it, helps you make a wall. With like, used for castles, but like, a brick wall is a brick wall. And then I'm just adding just regular whatever color I want. No shading. I got to figure out if RGB nodes also include, like, if they cast shadow, because that would cut down on calculating time. You can put it on emissions, but then emissions actually makes things a light source, and that's actually no good because that makes calculating everything, because instead of just a flat color, like the program is not looking at just something that is a flat color. It is now looking at something that is giving off a light. This isn't the other one I made. I made another one where I did the maybe you'll see it. I think there was another one of these where it was just supposed. There we go. That's the reference. God, I've done like maybe 6 different versions of these characters in this style of their hip hop outfits. Oh, I forgot her gloves. She doesn't have her fingerless gloves on in this one. That's okay. Everyone was wearing fingerless gloves. Yeah, I should have done that. I forgot. You know what I was thinking, and I was singing it all the way through the store. I was thinking of that one bit on the MST3K Hobgoblins, where they just set up stands. Watch out, you little doodad. Boy, this sure is a bad movie now, won't you? I made up a little song about those hobgoblins. Are you for real? Well, let's do it then. Hobgoblins, hobgoblins. What do you do with those hobgoblins? They're over here, they're over there. Those darn hobgoblins are everywhere. Ooh! Like they're flat and lifeless, yes. I don't think they'd actually sit in front of the. Well, they wouldn't sit in front of the camera. They'd go out in the front room and wait for one of us to come back. Isn't that right? What, you don't want to jump up? Jump up. There you go. You got caught midway, huh? There we go. Shit, yo, man, you're a boy. My little boy. My little boy, I love you. I love you. Oh, you. Hello, Booker. Hello, Mr. Jealous. Hello, Mr. I have to be in between you and him at all times. Hobgoblins is like the one they're always showing over and over and over again on their channel. Because it works like they have theme nights over at MST3K on their YouTube channel. And their theme nights always include like the 80s or monster movies or Mike episodes, and like there's always some way to like work in or like Bad Puppets or Pearl or some. They always find some way to work in hobgoblins into like their marathon, which is, it's a great episode. But it is quickly becoming the Manos of that era. Remember, I think I said my one complaint about Manos Hands of Fate is that everyone was always talking about it when it was MST3K. Like, I think Cinematic Titanic did it. I think Riff Tracks also did it. I think they did it another shot at it. Ain't that right, buddy boy? Ain't that right? Oh, you just wanted me to wub on you, and I will. Yes, you, my boy. My boys! Look at my boys! You know what? They're actually getting more and more. They, in fact, they had for like the anniversary, they had like Emilio Estevez talk right before a Soul Taker. They got the rights to Soul Taker. They got the I don't know if like the original director of Final Sacrifice died, or if he found out people actually really appreciate the characters of Rousdower and Little Guy and the Old Prospector. The Soul Taker. Man, if it ever stops being the 80s, my life is over. Let's see. What did I do for the Halloween episode? Did I mention Soul Taker for the Halloween episode? As a Grim Reaper kind of thing? Let me check real quick. I know I did Tortured, which was actually still a really good episode. One of the Joels. Yeah, we're almost done, I think. Let's see. Yeah, literally have 1 minute left. Tortured's a good one. It's very atmospheric. It literally is just kind of like also a good movie for a weird 1950s. And it all comes down to that woman who plays the old lady. Here, let's see. Let's get back here real quick. No, it just keeps going back. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. RIP InfoWars, or I guess not RIP InfoWars. Reborn. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, I know I put Hobgoblins. I know I put that. Did I put Soul Taker? I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah, this one turned out like really good. I kind of like the way Clarabelle, like her weird, not weird, but yeah, the pose, I think there was definitely some changes I think they wanted after I had this done. Mainly with her. I think she wanted her eyes to go a different way. I don't know. I'll have to see. Just found out something a little funny about your tune for Artcast opening. I first heard it in Ed's World episode, Movie Makers. Really? It's supposed to be like smooth jazz. Wait, someone said the heart was a single cell in the Amazing Colossal Man? Okay, I gotta look that up. Anyway, my dog wants out. I'm probably gonna make Mom some lunch, so I'll get working on that. Yeah. But anyway, I got a little bit done over here and a lot done over there, so that's fine. I thank you all for joining me, and we will see you again when our paths cross. Until then, have a good one. Bye.